just gone live a little bit early. Today I'm going to be answering some questions. Any questions that anybody has, I'm here to try and answer them for you. So obviously I'm a psychic medium. Hello, who's that? Come on, say hi, whoever that is. I'm a psychic medium, but I've also been a paranormal investigator for nearly 14 years. No, it's over 14 years. Yeah, over 14 years. So I've seen a lot in that area as well. So the darker sides with paranormal stuff and the high energy stuff with the mediumship. So a broad spectrum of paranormal and spiritual stuff. Come and say hi. Who's on? Let's have a look. Come and say hi. Whoever's on, come and say hi. Well, hello, Emma Clifford. How are you? How you doing? You right? So I have no idea who's going to come on to ask questions. If you want to come on face to face, and you know I love face to face, there's a link I've just put onto the Spirit Connections page. Come out of this page, click on that link, and it will bring you into my beautiful studio. And we can have a chat. So, are you good? What have you been up to? Hi, Abby, how are you? How you doing, lovey? So today, it's a Q&A session with me. So I'm waiting for any questions anybody might have about anything spiritual, anything paranormal. I've had lots of experiences. My sister, Emma Clifford, she's been from the beginning. She's been a team member. And we've seen some very strange stuff, haven't we, Emma? That's on the paranormal side. But on the spiritual side, just ask away. If anybody wants to ask any questions. This isn't actually a reading session. This is a Q&A. You're watching Greece, an Indian takeover. You're not actually, are you? Because you're watching me. Emma Clifford. Are you multitasking? Watching Greece, eating Indian takeaway, and watching me too. Guys, hey sweetie, just jumped in to say hello. Tell you amazing. Oh, Amber, thank you, darling. That's very sweet. Yes, we'll have a catch up soon, my love. Are you working today? Basically, whoever's on, I'm doing this Q&A session. So if you've got any burning questions about spiritual matters or anything to do with the paranormal world, ask away. I'm here, waiting to answer your questions. So does anybody want to ask anything? Emma, do you want to ask anything? So I'm just waiting. If people want to come on and talk to me and ask me stuff, when you were first connecting to spirit, did you have lots of things happening with your hearing? Oh, Abby, I still get it now. So I'll be sitting there. I'm not working with spirit, but yeah, changes in frequency, high-pitched buzzing. It's very much characteristic of working with spirit, and it's these different frequencies. So yeah, are you getting that, Abby? Are you getting high frequencies in your ears? Hi, Sarah, how are you? Yeah, I'm all good, thanks. Hope you are too. So ringing ears, frequency changes, very much part of spiritual awareness and awakening. But saying that, I still get it now. And so when spirit are connecting with me, sometimes they set my ears off. And yeah, so you're very much connecting, Abby, to spirit. So perfectly normal. You're not going deaf or anything. Don't worry about it. And the other week, I got woken up at night, squealing in my ear. I'm wondering if the kids and I are making the right choice of selling our 2 homes and buying a new one. Well, it's not really well. All right, okay. I'm just going to roll with this. If the kids and I are making the right choice of selling our 2 homes and buying a new one, I don't know who this is. What is your name? The answer to that is yes. I have a feeling I know how this session's going to go. It is a question and answer session, so you're right to ask it. What's your name? because I do actually feel that this is a bright new beginning for you, whoever this person is here. I'm wondering if the kids and I are making the right choice of selling our 2 homes and buying a new one. Yes, you are. What's your name? Bear with me 1 second. My dog wants to go out of the garden. Come on. Lily, you're repaired. My husband passed away. Do you know what? I've very much felt. Natasha. Hi, Natasha in Texas. Oh, Natasha, it's you. Is that Natasha in Texas, who I read the other day? Listen, I do actually really think that is a brilliant idea for you to do that, without a shadow of a doubt. Hi, darling. Absolutely. It's really weird because before I knew it was you, Natasha, totally got the feeling of a single parent, but totally got the feeling, yes. I feel you feel it's something you need to do, don't you? You need to just move on. Hello, Carla, my darling. How are you? Laura Mel. Am I making the right choice to stay where I'm at? Wait a minute. No, I don't think you are. Am I making the right choice to stay where I am, Laura? I get a big question mark over that, Laura. I don't know where you are. I don't know what this choice is, but I do feel there's a big question mark over you staying where you are. Hello, Claire. How did you get into the spiritual side of things, and how did you? Well, it's like half a question there. My dog's barking in the garden. How annoying. Can you hear him? No, you could understand them. Right. Okay. So from an early age, spirit were trying to connect and communicate with me, and it was terrifying. From when I could remember, I was always sensing things that other people couldn't sense. And I was always very much, I was a bit of a loner. I didn't really fit in anywhere. And it didn't make any sense. And spirit would constantly, good and bad spirits, were trying to connect with me and contact me. And I was terrified. Hi, Beth, how are you? And so about 14 years ago, I thought, no, I'm not going to be scared anymore. I'm not going to do it. So I started the white light investigations with my lovely sister. Emma's put from a very early age, I remember. Yeah, it was bombardment. And I thought I was losing my mind. Maybe there's a little bit of that as well. No. It's a very scary place to be, where you don't know what's happening to you and paranormal stuff is happening, but you don't know it's paranormal because you have no understanding of it as a child. But I'm happy to say that I've worked hard with spirit, and we've come to this point where I can work with spirit to help people. And I have to say, it's just about the best job in the world, for me anyway. But yeah, it was terrifying for many years. Absolutely horrific. Thanks for asking me that question. And how did you know you could understand them? I think the understanding comes from acceptance, to dedicate yourself to trying to communicate with them. And, you know, from being fearful to getting to the point where you go, actually, I'm going to try and see what this is all about, you know. And I know not everybody has that in life. I had it very severely, so very sensitive to spirits and other energies. And it sort of wrecked my life a bit until I dedicated myself to understanding it and committing myself to working with spirit. So hopefully that answers your question. But yeah, it's, you know, I believe that everybody has it, and some people have it bit more than other people, but everybody can learn to connect with spirit. Once I dedicated myself to it, that was it. There was no stopping it. Hi, Kerry, how are hello. How you doing? So does anybody else have any questions? I'm well up for some questions. So yes, being spiritual is not all fun and games, I can tell you. And especially not in the paranormal side. If anybody's got any questions about the paranormal side, I'd quite like to answer those. It's yes. So Emma's made a good point that it passes down through generations. Now we found out not long ago that our nan had the gift, and my sister does have the gift, but she's absolutely terrified of it. I absolutely love it, but on the other hand, I have actually been attacked by a spirit before, and when I mean attacked, I mean it wanted to kill me. Hi Claire, the other night I was having a small spirit circle with my guides and I asked my chemist to adjust my intuitive sensitivities. At first I saw swirling purple in front of me. Purple. Third eye, my darling. Then about 50 I saw gold. Oh, you're going through all the gold swirling around me, coming away from the left. I saw these colours with my eyes slightly open, but also... Yeah, well, definitely the purple is... your third eye. There's such a mixture of colours there. It's like you're in for Darnie, you are in for a massive. I think you've just started your spiritual awakening. So make sure when you're doing anything, Jana, because you're obviously very sensitive and all these colours coming to you, make sure you ground and protect yourself whenever you're doing anything. And you do a spirit circle, so you do know how to do that. I hope you do, don't you, Dana? Tell me that you protect yourself and you ground yourself before you do any spirit work, Dana. How do spirits connect from... Yes, I did, yes. But Jana, you've got this energy that you've got is being given to you on a plate for you to work with. How do spirits connect? Good question. So for me, right, and when I'm working, I'm looking up because they stand in certain places, here or here or here. So I often look up, this is where I'm looking at them when I'm looking at people. I'm not actually seeing any at the moment. Actually, I am. Right, okay. So and they tap into a database in my head, my brain. I put myself in a situation where I'm close to them by, it's like a trance-like state. You use meditation and you get into the zone. The zone. The zone is not you and nothing to do with you. So if people's loved ones in spirit want to come in, they'll come in and they'll work with my database. Sometimes it's a bit difficult. Sometimes they don't want to work like that. You have to get used to them very, very quickly, how they're working. And I like to think that eventually I do. But they're very pleasant when they come in and they give me feelings. They give me smells. They speak to me. It's all the Claires. I have all the Claires. And Claire with all the Claires. And then they connect and they show me. First of all, they show me what they look like when they were here, which may not be what they look like now over there, but they're doing it so that the person who's sitting can understand. They give me smells, they give me visions, they give me pictures, all sorts. So that's how I connect. Hopefully that's answered your question. Oh, I've got to go back up now. I couldn't imagine seeing ghosts. It would scare me if I did. Do they ever scare you, and do you see them all the time? Really good point. Right, I do not get scared when I'm working with my mediumship. I don't get scared at all. But when I'm working with the paranormal, that is a different kettle of fish altogether. So me and the team will go to certain places that are haunted, and we'll get all our equipment out. We've got all the equipment, and sometimes, yes, it is terrifying. I'm not going to lie to you. Do I see them all the time? I it's really difficult to explain. I do. Yeah, I do. When I go to bed, I see people's faces and stuff like that. But as a medium, I've had to say, look, I need to sleep. Please, can you let me sleep? Can you not come to me? And they tend to do as they're asked. Some of them don't. But yes, it is terrifying when something happens. And before last Christmas, I got attacked by a spirit, and it affected my mental health, and it affected my body was going to collapse. I'd never had anything in 14 years, in my whole life. I've never had anything before or since that happened. I had 24 hours of being attacked. It followed me home. I had to get blessed by 2 priests. I had to employ the services of a negative energy specialist, exorcist. So it's terrifying. But this work, mediumship, it's beautiful. And I do sometimes get people in who are not very nice. They're coming for a reason. And if the sitter, this happened just the other day, I had a sitter who this person just wasn't good. So I told him to bugger off in no uncertain terms. Dissuaded him. I don't want people like that in here. I only want nice people. But for whatever reasons, the not so nice people come in as well. I say not so nice. I don't know how it works, as in, I don't feel anything from hell or anything like that. Maybe when I'm on paranormal investigations. So hopefully that's answered your question. That's for Beth. But it's terrifying, Beth, when you come up against something and you're in the dark and you're investigating and you get touched and whatever else. It's not, I don't mind that. They can touch me and whatever else, but it nearly put an end to my whole paranormal investigations when I got attacked before Christmas, but I didn't. I thought, no, I'm not having that. And I got back to it and it was all right. I was very nervous that first time afterwards. I thought I was going to get attacked again, but I didn't. So, hi Claire, I often see shadows out of the corner of my eye or dark shadow. When I look directly, they've gone. Yeah. The peripheral, lost your message. Yeah, I often see this too. And I do think it's spirit people moving, shadows, people moving. I have this in the front room where I live at the moment. So I see things out the corner but I've set up my equipment and I know there's something there. And I did a spirit box today and I spoke to them and they answered me. But yeah, it's a tricky one because I can accept it if it's spirit. If people are scared of them, seeing stuff out the corner of their eyes, I would say, just shadows, just don't worry about it. But for me, shadows, yeah, you do know when something's happening like that. Does it frighten you, Sarah? Because Sarah, this is your family who's doing this. This is no one to be. I just realised who was saying it, Sarah. This is your lot doing this. Nothing to be worried about. Colin May, darling. I dream literally every single night. It's the most strange dreams of people that have passed. What does this mean? I think that means they're trying to talk to you, Kahana. I think that means that you are spiritually sensitive. They've got stuff they want to say to you. And when you dream, that's when they come in. And that can be really kind of horrible as well, because I have nightmares every night. I know it's the spirit thing, but yeah, I have nightmares every night. It's pretty horrible. But in your dreams is when they will come to you. It's the most strange of people that have passed. So is this family and friends, Carla? Because I do think you are sensitive. I really do. But dreams, they come into our dreams to try and talk to us. And interestingly, when I work and I put myself in that state, it's a bit like a dream state. It's the closest they will come to you without connecting like I do, I guess. I hope that answered your question. Hopefully you don't have bad dreams. Hopefully they're not bad dreams. I find, right, Facebook user, who's this? I finally realised after knowing for many years that I am an empath. I am too. My extended family think I'm crazy, so I don't express it much. No, you must not suppress who you are and what is going on. You cannot suppress it. Now I want to be me. Yes, be you. I often wonder why my emotions are always all over the place, not really with feeling the energy around me. Absolutely. And when you go out to the shops, and if you go out to a party, you come back and you feel like you've been beaten up. And it takes a little time to realise, as an empath, that, well, hold on a minute. Other people aren't getting stressed like I am when I'm around people. What's all that about? And it took me a long time to realise I was an empath. But you know what? With everything that went on in my life, and probably like you think, I am crazy. I must be crazy. But guess what? You are not crazy. All right? It's nice. Having a label, people go, oh, you mustn't label people. But when you go through it and then you realise you're an empath, that label sort of takes so much off your shoulders. And it makes sense. After a while, you actually, guess what? I am an empath. And I have to say, when I was younger and things were happening to me, it wasn't like now when everything's about, oh, yes, don't worry, it's spirit, blah, blah, blah. Nobody believed it. Nobody believed it happened to me. So I'm thinking, what is going on with me? I must be crazy. But you are not crazy. It's special. And although it's a nightmare when you're in situations, you're an empath for a reason, to sense spirit. And that's something you must focus on. Hopefully that's answered your question. I'd like to know who I'm talking to. Do you work... Oh, hold up. I just went too far. Story of my life. Do I work with a pendulum when asking questions? Well, I do, but they're more like I use a pendulum when I ask my personal questions for me. And I never use a pendulum when I'm asking questions for people. It's just something I don't do. I mean, there's nothing wrong in doing it, Abby, if that's the way you want to work. I think it's really important to say that as empaths, sensitives, mediums, psychic mediums, you work the way that works for you. There's no hard and fast rules to it. Yes, I do use pendulum. I probably don't even use a pendulum that as much as I would like to, but I ask my personal questions. It's probably because it's on my bedside cabinet, and I just sit there and go, oh, I'll see about that. But it's all, I ask personal questions for me. And but whatever way you want to work, Abby, there's no rules to it. Whatever works for you is perfectly fine. Hopefully that's answered that for you. Oh, how scary. Oh, I know, Beth. I just figured out a year or so ago. Yes, I kind of knew I was different, but tried to ignore it. Amy, it's a tricky one because you know you're different and you feel different, and it's a bit embarrassing to say that you're different. Embrace it because you've been given that for a reason, Amy. By the sounds of it, you're sort of accepting what you've got. Oh my goodness! Every time I see that comment, it's about the spirit being attacked by the spirit. I know it is and does not frighten me. I even see my cat. Oh, I think your cat's come through, isn't it, Sarah? Yeah, I just, when I was answering that question, and then I looked at the name, Sarah, and I thought, it's your lot, nothing to worry about at all. So Carla May, yes, family. So as you can tell, I'm a bit behind on the comments. Anything you can pick up on me? Who wants to be the same, Katie Kingston? Yes, Nobody wants to be the same. Sorry, I'm a bit behind on my messages. I'm whizzing through them. Hello, Katie, my darling. We're certainly not the same. That is for sure. Sarah, hello, darling. I have a hard time paying attention to the signs. I know why that is, Sarah. Because you've got so much going on. Do you remember what I said to you the other day about this situation that you're in? Forget about working with spirit at the moment. They won't want to work with you because you've got too much going on that you need to deal with. You'll still get the signs and whatever else, but they're not expecting you to work with them at the moment because you can't, darling. This is for Sarah. Hello, my darling Katie. How are you? Me too. Me too. Oh, I've come to the end of the messages. Anybody want to ask me anything? Oh, hey, someone just said. Who was that just said? So, have you got something for me? Who just said that? Whoever just said, "Who have you got something for me?" Can you come back on and put your name? Do you see anything around me? Thanks. Right. Whoever put that, can you put your name on the bottom? I'm going to send you a picture privately. You'll be shocked. Ooh. Whoever asked me if they can see anything around you, could you put your name? Because I am sensing something around you. The person who asked me that, have you doubled in the past? Ask me, Katie. Come on, everybody, ask me. Right, I will have a look at your picture, Sarah. Do I dare ask you? Is it about your mum? So whoever wanted to speak to me and said, can you see anything around me? Can you put your name on here? Because I can. And I want to ask you if you've done, it was Crystal Harold who asked you that. Oh, bless you. Thank you, Jana, because I can't see the names. Crystal, there's a little bit of negativity around you, darling. But I think it's something it's like you not feeling how you should do about yourself, as in I want to talk about loving yourself. I feel like you've been through a lot and it is affecting your energy, and it's very hard to verbalise. So I think your energies are being disrupted because you're not being as good to yourself as you should be. That's the best way to put it, I think. Who's there today, babes? Let's have a look. Grandma and Mum. Kate Kingston, I have your grandma and Mum here. And they are both smiling. They've got big grins on their face. Is there something, Katie, is there something coming up? Important anniversary or date? Is there something important coming up? Because they're like excited. They're excited about something that's happening. Did you send me the picture, Sarah? As always. Let's have a look. Did you send me the picture? I'm going to try now. Sarah, send me the picture. Hi, Claire. It was me with the comment. Can you see anything around me? Oh, my God. I thought it was for the other lady. I thought it was for Crystal. But that actually... Sorry, bear with me. So, Jill, bear with me a minute. It was Granny's birthday. It's like... Was it like... it would have been her 90th or something like that. It was like a big birthday. Do Jill. Right, Jill. There's no comment. Can you see anything around me? Jill. Jill, I'm really getting a sense that you're a very, very strong person. Darling, is your dad in spirit? They've got this gentleman around you, and he's got like white hair. It's like white hair. Does that make any sense to you, Jill? 99. Katie, thank you. My signal is awful. It keeps buffering. I wanted to hear. Okay, I don't know who that is. Jill, this is for you, darling. There's a gentleman around you, and he's got white hair. And he liked. Hi, Kyle. How you doing? I'll see you next week. Why do you think it's so hard to connect when we talk? What do you mean, Kerry? So just Jill, yes. So this is your dad. He brings you a lot of support, but I feel you know that. I feel you know that he's around you, giving you support. Darling, was he very frail before he passed? Because that's what he's showing me. For sure. And that's what your lovely dad's showing me, Jill. But he's very much around you. Is there a new baby in the family, Jill? Have you got a granddaughter? I want not older than around 2 or 3. There's a link with him and this baby, this little girl. Does that make sense, Jill? See, this is my first Q&A session, and I didn't know how it was going to go. And I'm quite happy that there's like a little mix of linking with spirit and answering the questions that you're asking me. So I'm really happy with this. This feels really good. Jill, whenever you ask me questions, I never know. Oh, you mean what? If I'm linking with spirit, Kerry, and I ask you questions, you don't know? That's okay. Every reading's different, and sometimes spirit will, the connection's not really strong, or no, that's fine. There's nothing wrong, Kerry, with that. It's every reading is different, and which is wonderful. No, it's not a problem. Hard work. We're not known as the dad you're picking up was the dad that had to give me up. Oh, Lord, I'm sorry. Right, okay, Jill, no, it makes no difference. He's proper strong around you. He's really strong around you, darling. He's like working with you. He's like putting a lot of effort into you. He loves you. This is for Jill. He loves you, darling. Kerry, don't worry about it. Sometimes the energy's a little bit wafty. Sometimes it's proper. I just work with what I got, and there's nothing wrong with you not knowing the answers to my questions. It's absolutely fine. Don't you worry about it. It's really good and interesting, Claire. Thank you. Oh, bless you. Who's that? Hi, Claire. Put your name. Evening, everyone. Although you can see your name on Facebook, I can't see your name on the StreamYard. Thank you so very much. Will this recording be available later so I may review it later? Yes. This will go straight onto the Spirit Connections page. And I want to thank everybody for coming on, because I just didn't know how many people would be coming on. I'm just going to have a look at the picture that Sarah sent me. I don't know what I'm looking for, Sarah. Do you want to message me privately? It's Fran Sexton. Hi, Fran. How are you? Mummy and Granny are celebrating together. I couldn't be there. No, Katie, your nan and your Granny they're here. They're smiling. It's just, they're very naughty. They're very mischievous, these two, Katie. Your mum and your Granny. They're really mischievous. It's like they're going like this, Katie. Let's get out and play. That's what it's like. You know. So, that's all right, Jill. Did you want to ask anything else about your dad? Because he's here in your Facebook inbox. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean, Sarah. Yeah. This is lovely, Claire. I find this all so fascinating. It is beautiful messages, and as I said, I didn't know how this was going to turn out today. Why is the spiritual and paranormal? That's such a good question. Why is the spiritual and paranormal world so different, and how comes the paranormal can attack and follow people? Right, okay, I will try to explain that the best way I can. So, with the mediumship, this is how I feel about it. People have passed, they've sorted it out, they've passed over quite happy, thank you very much, and they're in a place of goodness and love and ready to work. Now, there's earthbound spirits. When I'm with the paranormal stuff, different kettle of fish. There's spirits who don't want to go over because they feel they'll be judged, and they hang around in places. There's demonic entities that hang around in dark places. So the things that, these earthbound things, there's people who stick around because they don't know that they're dead. And I've helped quite a few people like that to pass over, and that's quite a profound experience and very beautiful. So when we go into places, I think I bring it out in them, in these places as well, or I sense it because I'm super sensitive. And yeah, so I have been followed home before. Kyle could probably, commiserate with me on this. I've had attachments before, which are really horrible and takes a lot to get rid of them. But this was different. It felt demonic. And while it was attacking me, it was laughing at me while it was attacking me 24 hours. And I can smile about it now, but I nearly gave everything up, apart from my mediumship, but yeah, so they follow you, they like your energy, or they want to harm you, they follow you home, and they make your life really shitty for a little while, a few weeks, months, whatever. Some people will take spirit home and it, it sort of takes them over, So it needs to be treated with respect, the paranormal side of things. And I mean, it goes without saying that I totally respect spirit. I work for spirit. Paranormal stuff, completely different. So I've seen evil and I've felt evil. I see beautiful, high energy stuff and angels. So I see the whole lot, the whole scale of spiritual activity and stuff. So, and I have to say, sometimes when I'm working with spirit, I get things happening in here around me and I love it. So you'll hear tapping, or I'll get blown on or something like that, and it's absolutely fine. But yeah, hopefully that's answered your question. That's a really good question, whoever that was. Why is the spiritual and paranormal world so different? Hopefully that's answered it. There is very much a passing and someone coming to collect you and you go, and then people staying here because they've done something or because they think they're going to be judged, they stay, and the darker things that are not of this world that have been conjured, witchcraft, people conjure them and they wreak havoc. I actually thought it was trying to kill me. I thought I was dying, thought it was it. Hopefully that's answered your question. Anything you can tell me would be great about your lovely dad, Jill. Okay. Jill, your dad liked playing cricket because I can see him with the whites on. He's got white hair and he's got whites on. Can you see what they should be doing is telling me something you know about them? Was there ever a cricket thing said to you about him? Just, he's trying to tell me something. Oh, darling. Come on. Cricket is just talking about cricket. Jill, is there something to do with you with cricket? Does your partner play cricket? I'll wait for you to answer that. Anything you could tell me would be great. Now I've lost sound. Oh, who's that? Who's lost does sound. Oh, you won't be able to hear me, will you? When using angel cards, if you want to separate the major from the minor arcana, how do you lay out, spread or shuffle? I don't know. Right, okay. So with tarot cards, I've tried to read them all my life and I can't do them because I'm not meant to read them. So I don't know about the major and the minor arcana. I am not good at those at all. So I can't answer that for you. But the angel cards and I do any sort of spread with them, whatever I feel. If I want to pick just one card, pick one card with angels or oracle cards. If I want to put, I did 6 today, Super Sunday 6. So I'm not sure, Sarah. I tell you who would be able to help you out is my sister, Emma Clifford, because she reads tarot cards. Do I allow? So yeah, when I've got my cards and I'm going to read. At the end of the reading, I pick 3 cards. If clients are here, they certainly can. I give them, and I say, shuffle them as you want. Carla May will know because she's been to me. Shuffle them as you want, pick out 3 cards for me. And it seems to work. So I'm happy with that. But tarot cards, major and minor arcana, never been able to understand it. What do you do now to stay protected from the? That's a pretty good question, Beth. Because every time I'd went into an investigation, I spiritually protected myself and everybody else in the group. Using, the rays coming down over your body, protecting you, cocooning you in this spiritual protection, and all of that. But it didn't work on that day that I got attacked. And I thought, where are my spirit guides protecting me? Why didn't they protect me? Problem being, I got attacked and I went into another room and then I went, no, I'm not having that. And I went back and I wasn't very happy. I said, look, you can't do that to me. I'm protected. And then it had another go and he was laughing at me. So he was like, no, you're not. You're not protected. I don't know what happened. But after that attack, and I plucked up the courage to go on another investigation, I was terrified because I thought I can't be attacked like that again. But it was absolutely fine. And I felt protected. I think I went through that for a reason. I think I had to learn a lesson of some sort through that attack. And I'm still not sure what that is, but I sort of do. But that's a really good question, Beth. But yeah, I'm not saying that I won't get attacked again. You just don't know. You just don't know. And what I must say is people go into investigations, they don't know what they're doing. Some people, I get a camera, I go out in the dark and stir things up a bit. No, don't do it. It's dangerous. It's very dangerous work. I've been told that I'm an earth angel. Could you explain this, please? Yes, Carla. There's something about some people and all they can do is give out good. And it's like, you want to help. You're helping people. You're doing things. It's just so natural for you to help. There is more to this. It's like, and I actually do think that these people are right, Carla May, about you. There's a real pure energy that comes off you, but it's about a pure heart. This world can make you very hard, and I've never let it make me hard. That's a bit rude. Make me like hard-nosed. I've always kept my sensitivities and kept the love in my heart and not let what I've been through in my life take some of that away from me. And I think it's this big heart of helping people. And I've no doubt, Carla, that you actually help people. I've no doubt at all that you would give someone your last quid Do you know what I mean? I hope that's explained it a little bit. There's a bit more to it about, to do with, being chosen to be an earth angel and stuff like that. But yeah, hopefully that's explained it a little bit. But there's something about charity for people and just, and you can't help it. You can't help but be kind, and, we all know people who aren't kind. Does that explain it? Can you just a minute, I've gone up too far. Let's have a look. Oh, has Honey been? I'm sure I've seen her. Oh, Katie. Oh, do you know what? I want to say yes to that. Has Honey been there? Yeah, I want to say yes to that. Have your other dogs been looking at stuff? I feel that Honey's been playing with the dogs. Katie, is there any messages for me? Who are you? Right, it may have your name on your end, but I haven't got your name on here. And what I do ask people to do is, if you haven't registered your name already, if you could register it at streamyard.com/Facebook. And then it's a one-off thing, you put your name in, and then I can see who you are. So is there any messages for me, personally sent that, can you just put your name on the end of that? Thank you for your time, Clay. You're such a kind person. Oh, that's nice, Beth. And so are you. That's great. Thank you so much. It explains a lot. Good. You're a beautiful energy, Carla. Who could tell you if you are an earth angel? I've never heard this phrase apart from your explanation. So, it's not something you hear like, in the shops and saying, oh, they're an earth angel. It's a very spiritual term. It's a very spiritual term of, somebody who's got this bright energy, and they're very giving, and they give from their heart. It's hard to explain it, really. They are a bit special, actually. But it's not something that, it's a very spiritual term, Sarah, earth angel, and it's just beautiful energy. And I feel like, earth angels do come, they have got a role to play in helping people. This is why they're here. Katie Kingston, yes, because I can see your two doggies playing with Honey. Hi, Dan, how are you? Okay, I did it. Paige, well done. Right. Paige. Paige, are you having problems with, are you doubting yourself a lot and your abilities to do things? That's what I'm feeling. Can I ask who follows me, please? Dan. What do you mean, who follows you? Can you explain that? So, Paige, I feel that you doubt everything you do. You've got into this spiral of doubting yourself. I'm still going to try and connect for you, Katie, with Honey. I can see Honey. She is jumping around like a little loony. Her bum's going everywhere, all over the place. Katie, I can tell you don't. No, you don't doubt yourself, or you don't. I'm very much getting this feeling around you, Paige. If it's not you, it's for somebody who's very close to you. There's somebody who's doubting themselves, doubting their abilities. Would you know who that is? It's somebody you're with. If it's not you, spiritually, can I ask who follows me, please? I'm not sure I can answer that, Dan. Sure, I'm getting any answers for that, Dan. Can you feel somebody? Do you know what? There is quite a tall man with you, Dan. And I'm not sure if he's really, he's a little bit negative, Dan. Is this, can you take this? Oh, well, that will be it, Paige. If it wasn't you, it would be someone very close to you. And it's like this spiral of self-doubt. And she's in this whirlwind of self-doubt. So everything she does, she feels like she's doing wrong. Does that make sense about Megan? Let's get the tape away. Can I ask you for a please? No tape. Right, okay, so can you take that page? Yes, Dan. So you can feel this man around you. He's a big man. He's a big man. He feels like he's attached himself to you. Did you do something? Do you do like Ouija boards and stuff like that? Sure, jabble. Yes, it does. Good. I'm glad, Paige, because just this person is really in a bad way at the moment. And they need to stop this behaviour, but that's easy said than done, isn't it? She needs to press the reset button, Paige. Paige, can I just ask your girlfriend Megan? Has she got black hair? And also, I want her to have had quite some negative experiences in her childhood. Okay. Dan, what are we going to do about this man? I think you can easily get rid of him, Dan. She's getting there. Good. I'm glad. I have done what I do ghost hunts too. Yeah, like me. Pick up all sorts of messiness. Right, okay. So Dan, if you do ghost hunts and that, you know about protection and that. Now, I've got sage, I've got Palo Santo wood. You burn it, and it's just like sage. You need to get someone to sage you and just say a little prayer and get rid of this. I think he's loosely hanging on, Dan. I don't think he's a problem, but you'll feel the negativity. So I don't think you'll have any problems getting rid of him, Dan. And if you're in the ghost hunting community and whatever else like that, get someone to sage you and to send him off to where he needs to be. But I think he's loosely with you, Dan. I don't think there's any. We do that before we start, yeah. But you've got a little attachment going on with this man. He feels slightly negative. He's not great, but he's not evil. I'm going to try and get rid of him now for you. I don't feel he's a bad person. I just think he just got stuck. He's just got stuck. So I'm just opening up some white light for him. I feel like he's going. Dan, please tell me if you feel a little bit lighter, because I feel that this person's just gone over. I want to say that's broken. That link with you and him, it's gone. How do you feel about that, Dan? Can you feel that? Tell me if you feel that. I feel he's just gone. Let's have a look. She's getting there. Yes, it does. She's getting her hair done, but I do ghost hunts. Yes, she does have black hair. So yeah, I'm Paige. I'm picking up Megan. I can see her. I feel like she's having a bit of a meltdown. Actually, she needs you. You're strong for her. She needs to rely on you. Sarah Page is your daughter? Wow, that's weird. Right, Dan, please tell. Right, cheers. I've just warmed up. Right, okay, because he's gone. Just get yourself some sage, Dan, or Palo Santo. Get someone to swish it around you. Do some prayers. I've got prayers if you need them, but you do this anyway. You do this, before. Paige, Sarah's your mum. So are you saying yes to what I've just said, that she's having a bit of a meltdown? Are you isolating together? Are you together, Paige? Are you living together? Dan, can you elaborate on what you've just said? I have just warmed up. Because I do feel like this mucky connection. He's just gone. Yes, we are. Oh, good. So that's my mum. Sarah, my mum. What's that mean? Yes, we are. What about mum? I'm getting confused, Sarah. So I thought Paige is your daughter, and I was reading Paige. About mum. I don't know. I'm not feeling anything. Is mum still here or in spirit? It's a good job I can multitask, isn't it? Multi spirits going on here. And multi messages. I just got what you said. Yes, I'm her mother. Yeah, that's fine. I always do what you said. It's like texting, isn't it? You can always get it so wrong. Dan, can you just elaborate on you warming up? Like just feeling warmer. So does anybody want to ask me anything else? Let's have a look. Let me go back. Oh, Jana. I shall see if I can pick anything up on you. Jana, there's lots of strong. Hi, Danielle. There's lots of strong. Bear with me, Jana. Yeah. Dan, I'm happy he's gone. I don't think he was causing you too many problems, but you could feel his negativity. But he's gone. It's just gone to the light. So I'm really happy about that, Dan. Nice one. So Jana, there's very much, you have females around you in spirit. There's very much female energy going on around you. In actual fact, I think that it's just females around you in the spirit. There's something about you and this female energy. Does that make sense to you, Jana? You've been told that before? Yes. You're very welcome, Dan. It's quite strange energy. Really positive, Jana. Really positive energy, very angelic energy around you, I have to say. It's always just angels around you. I feel you're very powerful spiritually. Sorry about that, Jill. Oh, who's this? Chris. Oh, wait a minute, Chris, I'll be with you. As far as I can tell, I only have one male guard, the rest are female. Oh, well, I'm picking up on the females. They want to make themselves known to you, Dana. Do people call you Jan? By any chance? I'm picking up on the females. Jana, is there a school connection, teaching connection with you? With kids? Or people with special needs? I'll leave that with you. So I'm going to talk to Chris. Oh, Chris is gone. Just as I went to see him, he's gone. Can you give me any more about? Do not know about the visit. Right. Okay. So Jill, there's a little. Sorry, I wasn't meaning to say you're old or anything. But that was just what I'd love to connect with a loved one. Danielle, wait a minute. I'll be with you in a minute. Can you give me any more about my dad? But do not know about grandkids. There's this gentleman with the white hair, he's connected with a little girl here. Bear with me a minute. Jill, I don't know whether you live. Jill Skullkeeper Nuneaton. Is Nuneaton where you live? I'm getting a very British feel about this connection. You're welcome, Jana. Do people call you Jan? Because I want to call you Jan. Sorry. Okay. Jill, I'm still trying to link with your dad again. Jill, do you eat a lot of soup? I'm in Shane's soup. Chicken soup, tomato soup, French onion soup. What's going on? I feel someone's super mad. I'd love to connect with a loved one. Danielle. Let's see what I can do, Danielle. Danielle, is your mum in spirit? Bear with me. Come up with her nickname that she has from her family. She said she would believe that come out as the two that gave it to her past. If you could do this. I'm not. People, I don't know, I just get the feeling like someone said, well, get her to give me a nickname and then I'll believe it. I'm gonna do it. I'm not, I do what I do, and sometimes I make mistakes. Sometimes I do great readings, and I don't have to praise myself to anybody. Great, thank you, Claire. You're welcome, Jana. I get Jan. I want to call you Jan, Jana. Yes, think it's my father-in-law. Oh, okay, lovely. So if it's your father-in-law, there's other people who have children. There's a little girl. There's a little girl, Jill, that this gentleman absolutely adores. In particular, not my mum. Danielle, I do feel I've got a lady. She's got dark hair and she's quite young. I want to put her around 50, something like that. She's got dark, dyed hair. That was my Chris trying to see you, but he doesn't have to. Oh. He did. He came on. He must have seen me. Yes. I forgot what I just said. I'm trying to spiritually juggle. Any advice on my career, please? Abby, I think you will be working with spirit. I think there's a lot of issues that need to be resolved before you can do it and commit yourself to it. Does that make sense? I know that'll make sense to you. He wanted to know if anyone is around him. Who, Chris? I'm not sure, Sarah. Danielle, this lady, could she be like a nan or something? I wasn't saying, oh, I thought, Dan, I thought you were saying, she said if she can get my nickname. Let me have a look. As you can tell, Dan, I don't like to be tested. So I just go no. But you weren't testing me. I understand that now. What's the tone of proof of it? Right, okay, so nickname. Why am I being... I'm just going to give you what I got, Dan. Something about furry or something like that. I don't know. That's what I'm getting in. It may or may not be something about furry or furry or I don't know if you can take that at all, Dan, but that's what I'm getting. He's here. Right, okay, let's see if I can pick up for you. This is turning into mediumship session, isn't it? Committed to it, but I've been offered. It's not so no, I understand why. Well, if you can understand that, Abby, then I'm really, really happy. I'm really happy for you. So, yeah, sorry if I got the wrong end of the stick, Dan. Sorry. Totally. Who's here? I'm not picking up much for you, for Chris, Sarah. Just a minute. Sarah, I'm not picking up anything for him at the moment, darling. Hi, Devlin. How are you? How you doing? I don't know how you want to keep safe. Hi, Naomi. Yeah, I'm good. Keeping safe. But I have to say that I didn't really go out anyway. Because I do all stuff like online and stuff like that, and people come to my home to get readings. I didn't really go out anyway. So it's not like a massive thing for me. Lisa, how are you? Does it mean when you feel a burning sensation or somewhere else, mainly in your arm on the right side? Could it be a medical condition, Lisa? I feel that's like a medical condition for you. That's for Lisa. When we lose a loved one so many times, we want to contact with them or get a sign that they are okay. I've never had that impulse until I lost my sister. Oh, bless you. She is. I know she's in bed. Do you know where they are and are they okay? It's nice to know someone who connects with people. What a fascinating gift you have. Do you know what? It's a beautiful gift, and I would never ever take it for granted. I know your sister's all right, even though she came through the other day and she was a bit unhappy because leaving your kids. But she's over there. She has passed. So I know that place that she's come from to make contact with me for you is a big, beautiful place, right? So, Danielle, this is your nan. Did your nan pass away quite early in her life? I feel like she was heavy smoker, your nan. Does that make sense, Danielle? It started when your mum died. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Oh, bless you. It's my pleasure. It's interesting, Lisa, how that started when your mum passed. I don't know. I don't know, maybe it's like created by stress, possibly. I do feel it's like a physical thing. It's not like spirit doing anything to you. That's what I feel. It's like a do you get the sensation anywhere else? Danielle, I think I've got your nan here. Was your nan into, did she do some mediumship, Danielle? Does anybody else want to? Yes, before I was born, I don't think she smoked. My mum smoked, still does. Right, okay. So I want to put her around 50, 55 tops when she passed. And she's quite a small lady, and she's got dyed black hair. Okay, let's see what she's got to say. Darling, have you got Romany Gypsy in your family? Just to remind you, know how readings don't stay in your head. Yes, Katie, you know they don't stay in my head. What do you know how readings don't stay in your head? No, they don't. On my leg or my stomach. So it's not just on your arm then, darling. It's on your leg and your stomach. I'm not a doctor. I don't feel it's spiritual, but maybe get checked out when you can after all this malarkey. Just get a little check out with doctors. All right? Was that for me? No, sorry, Tanya. I'm reading about 4 different people at once. Oh, Neva, I'll come back to you in a minute. Was that for me? Yes, a little lady. The Romany Gypsy connection. Danielle, I want with you. And I feel, yeah. Okay, Lisa, you do that. You go to the doctors, my darling. because I don't think it's like a physical thing. I'm not a doctor. I could never possibly say anything about that. Let's have a look. So I'll just go back to Neva. Hi, Neva. How are you? Hey, guys, if you want to come on and talk to me face to face about anything, come out of this, go to Spirit Connections, and I'll put a link up. Just click on the link, and it'll bring you into my studio. Just to remind you, Katie, what do you mean by that, darling? Danielle, I've still got this lady here for you. Yes, Gypsy runs way back, way before my nan, yeah. She's showing me the Romany Gypsy connection in your family. I mean, this is like a strong connection, Danielle, for you and your family with the Romany Gypsies. She's showing me a cat. Have you lost a cat recently, Danielle? There's a cat in spirit that's recently just gone over. And this cat is with you now. And I want to ask you now their name. She's given me an M name. Okay. Hi, Neva, how are you? And so you're asking me, free will. In what context, my darling? In what context? Free will. If you could just elaborate on that question, I'll try and answer it for you. Yes, for you, Claire. Okay. I'm just going to link with this lady. Danielle M. Twin flames. What, here and in spirit? Or here on this earth plane? And life path. Oh, isn't that I look beautiful? Flattery will get you everywhere. Thank you, whoever that was. Here. Yeah, I do actually believe in that. Yeah, and we're talking soulmates, aren't we here, Neva? But I believe that soulmates goes to the other way as well, in spirit as well. So we can have that soul connection over there. What are you lolling at, Devlin? Yeah. Oh, totally. And there's this connection. And I feel that, you're very lucky if you find that twin flame. Cat is who that was. Cat. Oh, thank you, Cat. Oh, she's lovely. Such a lovely person, Cat. Love her to pieces. We met here. What do you mean you met here? What, here? As in, I thought you meant this broadcast, on a broadcast. Yeah, M is very, I got a strong M name for you, Danielle. Flattery gets you everywhere. It certainly does. Oh, Neva, that's very kind. Thank you, darling. Everyone, don't forget to share. Bless you. That's Cat. Oh, no, that's Cat. On Earth, yeah. Have you met your twin flame? You have met your twin flame, are you saying? You're very lucky if you have. Sometimes you meet your twin flame and you can't be together. Yeah, hey, Cat Black. There's only one Cat Black. One Cat Black. Here she is. Hello, darling. Right, I need to get back to Danielle because I've got her nan here. Yeah, okay. So Danielle, can I come back to you? You notice I'm just chopping from one to another. One toggle. Danielle, let me see what your nan's got to say. Sounds completely like your nan, yeah. She's a lovely lady, but don't mess with her, all right? This lady was giving me the M. She had the gift. I feel like she had the gift. Or she did something in the spiritual side of things. Danielle. She's showing herself. Do you know what she was showing herself like? She looks like a gypsy. Gypsy earrings and, you know, that's why she's showing me the gypsy connection with you. Let's see if she's got, just a minute, because she's here and she's... Danielle, did you lose a handbag recently? Something's happened with a handbag. Lost a handbag, you bought a handbag, something, I want to say lost a handbag or something. Your nan's telling me. Or is it her handbag? You got her handbag still? Danielle? No. Do you know what, Neva? No, I haven't accessed the Akashic files or fields. I've tried. I feel like I am accessing them without even trying to. Have you? Are you getting any joy with the Akashic files, Neva? But I have tried a few times, and this was a while back. So I think that I think I am actually doing it. Naomi, just a minute. Yeah, I lost it and found it again, and not hers. Your handbag, Danielle. You lost your handbag and then found it. Your nan just told me. It was like handbag lost, found. Hot, you know. Lovely. You hope to have any advice? Neva. Wait a minute. Neva, there's a very strong paternal and maternal spirit energy around you. Have you lost your parents? Or are there two people that were like parents to you? Oh yeah, I do think that I am accessing them without even knowing it. Really. Let's see if your nan's got anything else to say. Naomi, I'll be with you in a minute. Just a minute. I just need to drink water. Let's see what your lovely nan's got to say again, Danielle. She's very strong. Danielle, you didn't ask me. You didn't answer me about your nan having the gift. That's very important. Right, okay, I just need to. Okay. Right, I'm going to focus on one person at a time because I'm getting a little bit confused. Okay, so bear with me. Danielle, have you just had your hair cut, darling? Oh, yeah, we're all in lockdown, but there's a haircut going on. When did you say that's the first time? They're both together, Katie. Sort your phone out, Mrs. Kingston. Nurse Katie. Possibly. I didn't know that 100%. Yeah, okay. Right. So. Wow. And I think there's the Neva, this is I'm speaking to Neva now. These people, they're so, oh my God, the energy is so beautiful. It's like a parental energy around you. You're very, very well looked after in spirit. Spirit, look after you, Neva. Okay. So I think I'm going to say thank you to Nan, Danielle, for coming through. She's really strong. She's really strong. So if you want to come back on another time, if anybody wants any private readings, I can do that. I'm such a fan of it. I think you're just amazing. Oh, Neva, that's so beautiful. Thank you. You felt it so. You're very welcome, Neva. So needed that. Thank you. Oh, bless you. Yeah, Neva, you're completely surrounded with it's like angelic light around you. But it's like angelic light coming from people that were here. It's like they're angels over there, Neva. You've got beautiful energy, darling. Hi, Lisa. They are with me, helping me with being able to do my job. Oh, without a shadow of a doubt, Katie. They're with you. The energy, they're just like smiling and it's beautiful, Katie. It's true. Love you, Claire. Oh, love you too, Katie. Oh, darling. Name me right. Danielle, I cut Chester's hair today. Claire, what is going too fast? Just a minute. There's a hair thing. Claire, Danielle is my boy's aunt. She could be telling her that as we've not spoken in a while. I cut Chester's hair today. Haircutting going on. Claire, Danielle is my boy's auntie. Okay. Right. Okay. So definitely somebody watching, somebody cutting hair. Let's have a look. Thank you so much. I needed that around this time. People feeling so low during the. Oh, Danielle, darling. You've got nothing to worry about, darling. You just hang tough. We'll be out the other end soon. All right. We'll get through this difficult time. And if you ever need a chat or anything, I'm here. I think I was specific twin flame journey. I think you're right, Neva. Auntie Jackie is smiling. She is. They're both standing here, right? So we got Katie. You got Nan, Granny here, and your mum standing on the left hand side. They're here, standing right in front of me. Thank you for joining, Bart. Time, I mean. You're going to be fine, Danielle. You're going to be absolutely fine, my darling. How are you, love? Who's that saying that? I'm fine, love. Whoever that is. Thank you, Claire. Oh, bless you. I'm doing fine staying here. How are you? I think two people are having a conversation. They're like going, hi, how are you? How are you? Because they've come on here. Wow, how are you keeping up is impressive. Yeah, being a woman, good at multitasking. I have to be this on this lockdown. Cooking all the time. The angelic light means that I can see somebody in spirit shining, but they were here. They lived on this earth. They're like angels. These two people, male and a female, neither. Tall people. Tall, like, do you know what? I don't know where you come from, but they're like Dutch. So happy they are finally together. Oh, that's probably, Katie, that's probably why they're so happy. But they're being really naughty. They've got really cheeky. They're like being really cheeky together. And Katie, they want you to be cheeky as well. Well, they won't have to try too hard for that, will they? Oh, bless you. Thank you, Neva. I'm sure it's not sometimes, but it's positive in the right places. Did you ever get to help on a missing person case? Do you know what, Beth? Yes, I have. I have to say that I'm really drawn to missing people and solving cases. And I decided in my head once, and Spirit were obviously listening, that that's what I want to do. I want to help to find people and find animals and, all that sort of thing. And then I started getting messages from people going, my ex-husband disappeared. And I'm like, don't worry about it. He'll be back in 3 or 4 days. 3 or 4 days later, I get a message saying, thank you so much. He's back now. It's like, and then some guys started messaging me and saying, do you know what happened to this guy? And I said, well, did you know them? And he's like, yeah, I know them. And I was telling them about what happened and the case and everything. And then he was like, well, no, yeah, I didn't know him. It's just like something, But I'm only going to help people if it's, they know them or whatever. But yes, missing people and animals, definitely. Oh, bless you, Neve. Do come on again, darling. Got some serious positive energy around you. And Neve, I think there's such a positive energy emitting itself from you as well. And you're yet to recognise how strong that is at the time. Can you help with making people go missing? We're digging a big hole at the end of the garden. I'm putting Jacob in it. I'll trust you to say that. Oh, I know. I know. Oh, you are more than welcome, Neva. Do come on again. If you like what I'm doing, please share my page on your Facebook because I love it. Because, you know, this is all to be shared with other people. Patio, Katie. Yeah. There's quite a few people that need to, be a bit wary of the old patio. Devlin, I know what you're talking about. How can I with our spirit guides? Neva, I have to say that for me is through meditation. And it's really strange because, yeah, I started to really connect with my spirit guides. But now I don't meditate and I can feel them. And what I always do before I'm reading, and I didn't actually do a meditation tonight, I thought I was going to get like questions on, you know, spiritual stuff and paranormal stuff. And now I see how this is going. So I didn't do meditation, but meditation is an amazing way to get more connected with your spirit guides. I've got a picture of one of my spirit guides. I'm going to show you. So this beautiful lady is one of my spirit guides, and her name's Pretty Nose. She was about 100 when she died. She died in the 50s. But they've totally made themselves known in such a dynamic way to me. So I know for sure. When I go into meditation before I read, I go and sit with my spirit guides by the lake and the waterfall and stuff like that. And I go and sit and have a chat with them. And I'll take them some flowers and I'll take little Stephen some boiled sweets and my uncle's there as well. So just get to know them. Just get to know them. Auntie Jackie went in 2 years. No. Right, let me catch up on some of these now. Oh, just catching up. Are you loving it, Katie? Auntie Jackie. Oh, bless her heart. You got her picture. Yeah. Well, I have to explain how beautiful Pretty Nose came to me. Look at her. And she's got the most beautiful smile. I was doing meditation and I was at the circle and I saw this woman standing in front of me, and it was just like she was standing in front of me, and she had a black feather coming out of her hair, and she was dressed in like dark clothes, and she was just standing there looking at me, and I thought, my God, you are beautiful. And so I thought, I want to know who this is. So I started looking, just looking at, because I knew she was like native Indian, and I started looking, and within minutes, I found her, and I couldn't believe it. It was just incredible. It was her. There was no disputing. I mean, look at her. Look at that beautiful face, and she was standing there looking at me like that, and I was just gobsmacked, and I found her. And I found this picture not long ago, which is amazing. And they all my spirit guides make themselves known like that. Synchronicities. Oh, yeah, you know you're on the right track when the old synchronicities are going. It's me. You are keeping up, aren't you? Who's that? It's me. Is that you, Cat? I'm trying to keep up. I think I'm keeping up. Synchronicities. I miss them both so much, but I know they're playing tricks on me. They're so mischievous, Katie. Your granny and your mum, they're back together. They are. They truly are causing chaos, Katie, and they want you to be part of it. They're like naughty schoolgirls. We will go to the Indian reserve together. Oh, I'd love to. I visited a friend in Oklahoma, and we went to Geronimo's grave. Oh my gosh, the mum. The energy. We walked into the graveyard, and the energy was so thick you could cut it with a knife. At Geronimo's grave, yeah. I love native Indians. I have got another native Indian, and he's called Lone Wolf, and he has made himself very, very apparent to me. incredible. So lucky. It's amazing. Has anybody else got any questions for me? Because I'm going to go off in a minute. Anybody got any more questions? Please, if you want readings, do message me, and I can certainly sort that out. I will be doing a Spirit Connections. That was Mum's comment. Mum. What are Mum? Is she on your Facebook? That's like cheating, isn't it? You could get away with murder like that. I'm going to do a Spirit Connections session, and I might do that Friday, possibly, but I will let you know. So if you like what I do, please can you share what I do? Share this post, share my page, because I love sharing my gift with everybody. It's for sharing. That was so wonderful. Thank you for sharing. Oh, bless you, Jan. I'm going to call you Jan because I'm just feeling the need to call you Jan. Lovely to speak to you, Jan. Yes, about keeping up. Oh, I see. That was Mum's comment. Right. Yep, I'm keeping up, Mum. I'm keeping going. So you're welcome, Devlin. She'll chat to you soon, my darling. Yeah, Devlin. Katie is also, her husband is a descendant of Robert Bruce. Katie, Devlin, and me were talking about ancestry earlier on. I think we're all cousins. Thank you, Naomi. Naomi, I didn't get to read you. Next time, darling. You too, stay safe. Oh, bless you, Abby. Jan is fine with me. Oh, good, Jan. Do come and join me again. Thank you, Katie, my darling. I love you. Yeah, Devlin, Katie. Devlin, Katie. Just introducing you. Katie, Devlin is as nutty as we are. And the rest, yeah. HRH, you're not wrong. I've just found another line to royalty. Anyway, I'm going to say thank you to everybody for being on. Is there anybody who's just come on who wants to ask me a question about anything? If not, I will go and have a cup of tea. Brilliant. Oh, brilliant. So I'm going to say thank you, everybody, for coming on, and I shall see you soon. Keep an eye on the page because I'll put on when I'm going to do my next Spirit Connection session, which will be very shortly, and I do love that. But thank you all, and thank you, Katie, for coming on, darling. Glad you enjoyed it. Love you lots. All right, everybody, have a great evening, and I'll catch you soon. Take care. Lots of love. Mwah. Bye, Katie. Love you, my darling. Get some rest. Explain the theory of relativity, please. I couldn't if my life depended on it, love. Not my area. Good night, everyone. Love you all. Take care.